Hey, beautiful friend, and welcome back to Life is Delicious. Today, we are going to be celebrating something beautiful, powerful, and often overlooked: the autumn equinox. This week, I decided to do this bonus episode because I love the equinox. This moment of the year, it's just like this really great transition that offers us both wisdom and invitation, and I want to share with you why it matters, how you can honor it, and how leaning into this beautiful seasonal energy can bring balance and peace into your life. So let's get into it. Welcome to this episode of Life is Delicious. I'm Marnie Martin, and I'm so glad you're here. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the Life is Delicious family. This podcast isn't about surviving midlife. It's about crafting your next chapter life, overflowing with purpose, joy, and delicious possibilities. Listen, midlife doesn't have to be a crisis. It can be a beautiful invitation to remember who we are, to rediscover a new version of ourselves, or to completely reinvent our life to reflect who we are becoming now. So if you're tired of being exhausted, living life on autopilot, and putting everyone else first, then you are in the right place. Each week, we'll bring you thought-provoking ideas and practical strategies, as well as inspiration to help you prioritize yourself again. It's time to take back your joie de vivre. So grab a notebook and pen and pop in those earbuds, and let's go get it. As we all know, life isn't always delicious. And one of the only constants we have in life is that things are always changing. Life can be a beautiful mess of twists and turns. And as we grow through each unique season of life, our needs change, our goals change, our priorities change, and our responsibilities change. And sometimes when the really hard stuff shows up, as it inevitably will, we can find ourselves lost and without a clear direction. Sometimes that can happen when we've had a huge life transition, like a divorce or a diagnosis, or we realize that our babies are all grown up and ready to be out on their own. And sometimes it can be a subtle or not so subtle restlessness that tells us we're ready to step into a bigger, bolder, more authentic version of ourselves. But one thing is for sure, we can't transition into what's next happily until we get really clear about what's weighing us down, what lights us up, and what we truly want when our soul whispers its truth. Happy is Not an Accident is a guided journal created to bring you back home to your truest self, to remember who you are, and to give you a safe place to explore and reflect on where you've been, where you really want to go, and who you want to become now. With deep, inspiring prompts, thought-provoking questions, and powerful exercises to help you excavate your most authentic self, Happy is Not an Accident will be the daily ritual that you look forward to as you step into this next awesome chapter of life. Give yourself the gift of self-reflection and create this beautiful life of yours on purpose and with intention. Get your copy or one for somebody that you love at lifeisdelicious.ca/happy. So normally the autumn equinox is on, I think it fluctuates, but the 21st is generally when it happens. But this year it's on September 22nd. And the thing that I love about this is that the equinox only happens twice a year. And there's a really interesting shift in energy. Not everybody feels it, but I do. And I think a lot of it has to do with the turn of the season. It's when the sun crosses the celestial equator. And on this day and night are nearly equal, like this perfect balance between light and darkness. And this is when nature kind of shows us something really profound, that although life can be a dance of like opposites, balance is always possible. And this particular day whispers a gentle reminder to us that we, too, can pause, recalibrate ourselves, and honor both the brightness or the lightness and the shadow within our own lives. And it's also a time of transition. For those of us that are in the northern hemisphere, the equinox ushers in autumn. It's a season of harvest and gratitude and letting go. And just as the trees start to release their leaves, we too are invited to release what no longer serves us and to clear space for what is yet to come. So you don't need a bunch of crazy rituals that are steeped in tradition, although you can do that if that makes you happy. But this day, for me, is simply a space to be present, to create some intention. And here's a few ideas on how you can make the most of your equinox. Number 1, take a walk in nature. Notice the shifting colors, the crispness in the air, the sound of leaves crunching underfoot. Let the season remind you of this beauty and change. I don't know about you, but I love walking on trails in the fall. And there is that crunch under your feet, and it just feels rich with a tapestry that we don't get in the summer. It's beautiful. And I love to actually layer up a little bit. I mean, I'm totally a fan for summer, and I love to wear flip-flops and shorts as long as the world will let me. But when this time starts to shift, just being able to put on an extra layer, I don't know, there's just something super cozy about it. Number 2, create a gratitude list. Write down what you have harvested this year, your achievements, relationships, lessons you've learned, even moments of joy that have carried you through until this point of the year. As we approach October and we're going to get into doing, and November, depending where in the world you are, having Thanksgiving. And this season is just one to really celebrate our wins and the things that are beautiful in our life. Number 3, light a candle at dusk. As the day transitions into night and we notice the days getting shorter and shorter, honor the balance between the light and the darkness. I love lighting a candle when the darkness starts to arrive. There's just something illuminating about it, if you will. Number 4, release something. Write down what you're ready to let go of, a fear, a limiting belief, or a habit that no longer serves you. Burn it if you have the opportunity and it's safe to do so, or bury it or rip it up as a symbolic release. And number 5, share a meal. Cook a warm seasonal dish with apples or squash or pumpkin and invite people that you love to gather at your table and celebrate the abundance of the season. Here's a little equinox meditation to remind us of what really matters. We've been pulled so far from the rhythms of the earth that we've forgotten that we are the earth. The moment we remember that we're made of sunlight and soil and sound and cycles, we start to turn the tide. We start by coming home to our body, to the earth, to the ancient ways that never needed a charger or a software update. Start your mornings outside. Get your bare feet on the ground, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Let the sun hit your naked eyes before you ever look at a screen. That morning light is medicine. It tells your body it's safe. It sets your hormones right. It feeds your mitochondria and clears your head. Turn off your Wi-Fi at night. Unplug the smart junk. You don't need your fridge talking to the internet. You don't need Bluetooth in your pillow. You need quiet. You need dark. You need stillness when you sleep. That's when your body does its holy repair work. Let it. Give it a chance. Eat real food, wild if you can, simple, unprocessed. Foods that don't come with labels or barcodes and haven't been tampered with genetically. Build your house like a sanctuary. Use wood and stone and cotton and plants. Wrap yourself in things that breathe like wool, cotton, silk, linen, and hemp. Play music. Sing. Out of tune is just fine. Hum. It resets your vagal nerve and calms you down. Dance barefoot on the kitchen floor, or better yet, barefoot in the grass. These are not silly things. They're how we recalibrate the field, your field, the collective field. Talk to your neighbors. Teach your kids. Share what you know with gentleness, not fear. When we speak with love and clarity and calm, it cuts through the fog like a tuning fork. Be that tuning fork. And don't forget to laugh and cry and pray and rest. And look around and be grateful for all the things you've taken for granted. All of it heals. All of it builds your frequency. Let's walk together, barefoot and fierce. Let's plant gardens and share our harvest. It's time for you, for me, to remember our power. It's time to step into our roles as creators. It's time for us to turn on the light. I wish you a beautiful, joyful, and peaceful equinox. I hope you loved today's episode. I hope it inspired you or motivated you in some way to keep going and create your very best life. If you did, would you stop and take 5 minutes to leave me a review on Apple Podcasts? It's the best way for me to know that you're enjoying the show, and it helps other listeners find us as well. And while you're at it, head over to lifeisdelicious.ca and sign up for email updates so you'll get notified every time a new episode drops. And I'll send you a free copy of my ebook, The Midlife Manifesto, inspiring strategies for mastering the 8 most important areas of your life. Sign up today at lifeisdelicious.ca. And if no one has told you today, there's not one person on this planet that is exactly like you. And the world is a better place because you're here. So thank you for being here. I'll be back next week, and I hope you'll join me right here on Life is Delicious.